There is a physical pull that happens when you see a dog across the street. It is that almost embarrassing urge to cross traffic just to pet a stranger's golden retriever. Or the way you might enter a crowded room and quietly track where a dog goes, feeling a strange sense of significance when it finally settles down near you. We are looking past the cultural cliché of the dog person to examine a very specific, intense emotional reliance, one where you say things out loud to an animal that you have never managed to say to another human being. When you feel that pull, something is happening inside your nervous system. These moments of connection reveal a great deal about your past relationships and how you learn to handle intimacy with other people. That fierce, unwavering attachment is rarely a random personality quirk. It is a quiet, learned psychological adaptation to the environment you grew up in. Attachment researchers have observed that people who form profound bonds with dogs often share a specific, unexpectedly difficult emotional history. Many grew up in environments where love felt conditional. Human affection came with fine print and unpredictable terms, creating a world where you felt you had to earn the room you were standing in. A dog's nature is the inverse of that unpredictability. They are practically incapable of judging you, and they never look at you with the thought that you could be doing better. For a nervous system that has spent years bracing for the next shift in a person's mood, this unshifting consistency creates a sense of sacred emotional safety. This feeling of safety is backed by hard biological mechanics. Specifically, a 2015 study published in the journal Science by researcher Takafumi Nagasawa. This research found that when a human and a dog make mutual eye contact, both brains release oxytocin. Oxytocin is a hormone often called the bonding chemical because it is the same substance that physically links a mother to her baby. Your dog actively manufactures the feeling of love inside your body. Every time they look at you, they trigger a physical feedback loop that would not be happening otherwise. This is a literal, chemically manufactured state. Your brain is forced to experience true attachment through a biological process that is as real as it is poetic. Living closely with a dog requires you to communicate for years with a creature that lacks language entirely. To maintain that relationship, your brain physically rewires its attention networks. You become practiced at interpreting unstated emotional states and reacting to highly subtle nonverbal cues. Because the brain's pattern recognition software doesn't distinguish between species, these sharpened observational skills carry over into human interactions. You begin to read the unsaid in people because you have spent a lifetime reading the unsaid in your dog. Dedicating yourself to understanding an animal quietly sharpens your perception. It equips you to notice the hidden emotional realities of the humans around you, even when they cannot self-report their own feelings. There is an uncomfortable truth to this dynamic. Some people gravitate toward dogs because the terms of the relationship are significantly cleaner and easier than human ones. Dogs are incapable of the behaviors that make human closeness difficult. They do not gaslight, they do not suddenly go cold for reasons they refuse to explain, and they never make you feel insane for requiring reassurance. Looking at a dog and feeling that they are the only one who gets you serves as a psychological warning sign. It is a mirror reflecting that, for you, human closeness currently feels inherently dangerous. This creates the specific, paradoxical loneliness of the dog lover, the feeling of being in a room full of people and still feeling completely unseen. The canine bond serves as a highly effective subconscious workaround. It protects a vulnerable nervous system from the terror of being misunderstood by its own species by providing a safe, guaranteed connection. Dogs are often the only witnesses to the unedited self. They are there when you are crying on the bathroom floor or eating cereal for dinner 3 nights in a row, and they stay in the room when you are at your least composed. Losing a dog represents the permanent disappearance of the one witness who knew you without requiring a performance. This lack of a comparable human equivalent is why the grief is so uniquely devastating. Yet you understand the terms from the beginning. You willingly sign a contract for a relationship that comes with a guaranteed, tragically short lifespan and inevitable heartbreak. Stepping into this temporary love is a rare form of courage. It proves that you have learned what it feels like to be unconditionally accepted, and you have decided never to settle for anything less.